to celebrate. So we're gonna do that. Man, we got a lot of stuff in June, and then come back July. We have. I think we want to make Chicago.
I
I
want to
want
go
to
to
go to. I want to go to the. They have it in the park in Chicago in the summer,
Yeah.
and you can only go a few months because the cold gonna come back down there. So anyway, I would like to go one day, one Sunday to that park thing, and we can make it to Chicago and back. We might have to just pay for the Chicago if we can get back. Uh, so yeah, Chicago, July. We will be at in Huntsville in July, and then we will be at we will have our event, our prelims in July, the end of July. So we got busy time coming up. June and July are busy months.
Mm.
Busy months for us. We don't have anything planned yet for after that, so that's good. So we might slow down things after July, after our event. We might slow down things a
we've
little
been a
bit.
year of teaching with each other.
Yeah, we've been a year teaching. We've been a year
with each other
doing events. Yeah, doing events and stuff like that. So we probably slow down a little bit, chill out for a little bit, let other people. We probably still do it once a month. We're gonna still be doing a once a month event, but other than that, we're not gonna. We're gonna probably slow down everything else other than just a once a month event. Ooh.
I know, right? Flies are wild.
Because you got to do your business. You're gonna need to put some time in it.
Huh?
You're gonna need to put some time in your business and stay focused.
What you mean?
Your business that you're doing, your AI business.
No.
Yeah. You didn't treat it like a job.
I did this for 30 years.
It ain't the same thing. You was working for somebody. That's not the same thing as owning your own business. Owning your own business is actually busier than working for people. Working for people, they already structured. They already do the marketing. They already do that. You just go show up. Your business, you doing the whole thing. You building the ground. You building the walls. You building everything. If you don't market and you don't make yourself busy with your business, you're not busy.
Right.
If you don't build your clientele, if you don't be nice to people, if you don't do that type of thing or whatever it is, build a base, you don't have a base. So you don't just go show up. It's not work like that. It's not the same thing as working at a place.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you ain't got to make yourself super busy. But I'm saying if you don't go out there and promote your business, then you work for somebody, you just show up and do what they ask you to do and get a paycheck.
Right. It's completely different.
Right, your own business, you don't own no guaranteed paycheck.
All right.
But at the same time, there's
Gloria
no cap.
Miller, good morning. Donna Shear, good morning. Man, we appreciate y'all for joining us. We have other people online too. I just couldn't see them. Hey, thank y'all so much for joining us on the morning show. We really appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We are gonna get back to doing our interviews real soon. Oh Lord.
What happened?
Hey, hello, to be an answer, man. On my morning show. Hey, nobody can hear you but me. Go ahead. Did you see that? Because I thought they told you that before.
You can step aside, sir.
You said okay.
Oh.
All right. Business.
Yeah. So anyway, he got to get more to doing business coming up, and so we're going to be focused after August on H2O's business. I mean, we might both be doing it. We might be all doing pieces of it. I don't know. How it's going to work.
Right. So it's going to be an AI course. I have my book that came out. I have not released it yet, but it's coming. Now my AI books they're out. My AI books are out. Now, if you need help, on my website that I'm going to release later on today, it was released, but I'll shut it down. I have to do some more upgrades to it. But I'm gonna release that. I have to travel, and I'm doing travel now as well. I'm gonna release that as well. But of course, it's my baby, and my doing our set, us our baby as well. So we have two babies that we are.
Well, we got this prelim. That's our big baby. That's our main
Absolutely.
thing.
Our event. Absolutely. I agree
That's our
1000.
number one thing. And then once that's done with, we can, of course we can do that anyway, your stuff, but we can hit it fully and we will
Right.
eliminate everything else maybe that we're doing except for at that point a once a month event and then hopefully one time a year event. Hopefully.
Okay. I'm gonna break it down. Well, I think I'm gonna teach the vets. I think we're gonna teach.
I'm gonna pull out of some of these things that we're doing that we ain't making money
Right.
on. Let
Well,
you do
we'll be
that.
okay.
Look, I will pull out of so many
Well,
things
we had to
that's not money driven and let you do that stuff.
right. Well,
Because I'm still building up my retirement.
I'm still working on mine too.
I'm still working on my
Mine too.
retirement. And I'm still trying to put in different streams of income.
Right.
Set up different streams of income.
Right. So we're gonna have a new venture coming up with dancing, producing, especially after the prelims. We're still gonna be doing our parties. We're still but we're gonna be doing something else with teaching, something with that. Maybe after the prelims. So I don't know if you heard it.
That
I like to teach.
yeah, that ain't more wrong with it. And you
Yeah.
can still do it. I ain't gotta always be
Right.
you can still do things.
Right.
He likes to. He's more dedicated really than I am. To be honest, I'm dedicated, but I'm not that dedicated like that. I'm more dedicated to also some other things I want to do, or
Right.
some other business ventures that I want to do.
Absolutely. Agreed. With
That
that.
take a lot of dedication. Yeah.
So anyway, without saying so, we was not there yesterday. So if y'all did come, I'm sorry I did not put a flyer out, but I got hit by a car. And somebody made it to me while I was driving, so I didn't. We weren't able to make it yesterday. So we do apologize for anybody that would possibly been out.
Yeah, I meant to put a flyer out. Yeah, we've been keeping the grandkids now, so that's been cool. Well, Destiny's supposed to be keeping them, but of course she at the house, so we be keeping them too. She gets paid for it, but really we be doing a lot of the keeping.
So she gets paid for it, and we do the work.
Yeah, but I mean they are grandkids, so what do you do?
Well, I got a problem.
Hey, grandbaby can't wait to see Herman. Is he always laughing?
None of them can wait to see me.
He's always laughing with Herman the baby.
Man, none of them can wait to see me. They love to see me. That's a highlight of culture.
Yeah, so to do that, and then we got a new one on the way, and we hope it's a girl. The new baby.
Whatever the baby is, it's gonna be loved.
Yeah, but I hope it's a girl because I don't have no grandkids, no granddaughters on my daughters with my daughters.
Yeah.
I only got the granddaughters with my sons, baby mamas.
You know how that is. When you see a baby mama, a baby parent.
Yeah, 3 of them, 3 girls. With my son, got 3 daughters and 1 son. He got 3 daughters. I say 3, or is it 2? Heaven Paris. Yeah, it's 2, and then 1 son. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Oh, you said it. Oh, well, yes. Okay, right.
Heaven and Paris. Yeah, and
All
then
right. So where are we at?
Skylar, his boy. And then we got Sean and Andrew with Wendy. And then Daniel and Isaac with Danielle. I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. And and then a new baby coming. So,
Right. So we're gonna be pretty good.
that-
So we're pretty good.
that's a lot, man. And then Herman's kids might be here for the summer, so that'll be cool. But Brock ain't coming, right? He going to San Antonio. Oh, you coming? Well, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
He really wants his own place, and I'm like,
He wants his own place.
but
What, in San
$1,800
Antonio?
for the summer over there.
What? In San Antonio?
Yeah.
What, he want to get a apartment or something?
No, he want to move back in his own dorm room.
Oh, yeah, nah, them dorm rooms is expensive, man.
I know. So I was like,
For a month. It ain't even no reason. It ain't even no purpose of doing that. You doing school, what you gonna do with the classes online? Unless he was gonna be training. He was gonna be training? He was gonna be training?
yeah, he doing all that shit out there. Yeah, to get him away from Dallas. Yeah, absolutely. Get him back to college so he won't be in trouble with his cousins.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that last live we did, we probably got into it a little bit online. She was antagonizing me.
Y'all really
With
antagonizing
one
him.
lady.
He's so defensive.
And then so she started antagonizing me. So
The first part of PTSD, paranoid. I always think
Yeah,
somebody doing something to him.
but so that's why. So that was the last live. Now
If you go back and look at that live, y'all go back and look at it. He always thinks somebody.
it's comments on live already. So you go back and look at it.
Whatever. What nobody
It's
messing with
comments.
him. Nobody messing with you. He always thinks somebody messing with him because
Oh man.
you don't just do what he said. You know, if you don't agree with him, you mess with him.
We're going to the Alabama event in July. We're gonna be there. Thank y'all for the flyer out for us. We will definitely be there to support.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else?
I mean, I'm trying to think what I've been working on.
Now, if you want to come on with the interview today, we got a leg because we ain't had a morning walk. Mosquitoes. We got the yard fixed. Our yard is fixed from mosquitoes, but on that path to where we were walking to, the mosquitoes are eating us alive.
For real, there's
So
so many mosquitoes. At
I
least
didn't
four
try to-
bit me
I
this
didn't
morning
walk.
walking just around the corner. At least 4 or 5 mosquitoes bit me.
right, I didn't even walk into them because they love they were sucking on me like I was a piece of candy,
For real.
and I'm like, man.
Well, I'll talk about on the with my clients. So what's been happening with my clients is the people who have been together for a long time are the ones that seem to be really struggling right now. The people who've been together, most of my clients are struggling right now. They've been together for like over 12 years. 12, 15, 18, 20 years. Those are the ones who are struggling. Which to me is kind of crazy, you know, like, and they struggling and they breaking up,
Right.
you know, breaking up, divorcing, whatever. But for the most part, most of them are struggling right now are long-term for some reason. Long-term relationships are struggling right now. I don't know what you think that is, that long-term relationships will be struggling.
Well, at first you could get around and go over and find everybody, but I think this is coming to an end. That's why we have these drones bringing us packages, because this new virus that's out there, I don't know if it's going to be out of this virus or it's going to create something else.
That's why the long-term couples breaking up. That's the question I asked you.
Right, because they're breaking up because it's everything's so easy. But now I think they're going to put us back in the house. And
Oh, Lord. The drones is not because of that. The drones is because they don't want to pay workers. The same way the bank shut down, did all this stuff to where people don't have to, you don't have to go to the bank no more. The other day I went and got some money out the ATM at that Bank of America up there, and I haven't been to the bank in like 2 years. That's what people are trying to do. They're trying to keep it to where they don't have to pay people. So Amazon too, they said Amazon people make $200 a year, and I mean a month in some other place. Remember?
yeah.
Right. So they just try not to, they try not to have to use workers.
They're $200 a month on salary.
Right. It has nothing to do with no virus. It may help if the virus happens that people don't have to go out, but that's not why they're doing it. They're doing it because they're not trying to have to pay people. And then they just like at the gas stations now, when you go, they got they have the self-checkout at gas stations now, so that you don't need to use
Pay at the pump.
Well, inside the gas station.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, they had a self-checkout. It's kind of hard to use it so far, but they trying to get to using that. So then you don't need a worker. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the stores are really. That's what places are really trying to get to, is that they don't want to have to pay nobody. So you know,
eliminate all the work.
right?
So-
and so then what are people gonna do?
So
then?
y'all chime in.
I heard they were trying to do a stipend. You know, a stipend is that you just automatically get a certain amount of money
Oh, that's
because they know it ain't gonna be no
That's,
jobs.
yeah, that's something else.
Well, my client told me that, who's in IT. He told me that they are been trying to. They've been talking about a stipend, but of course, US keep on denying it because in a minute, what are people gonna be doing? You can't
Yeah.
work at Amazon. Well, I ain't gonna say you can't work at Amazon, but they won't need a lot of people deliver.
Well, they have the they have the robots that do the storing. They can go all the way up the ceiling, get the packages, bring them down. All that other stuff.
Right. So they started just eliminate human jobs. So what is people gonna do? They had been eliminating a lot of jobs at like McDonald's. You don't hardly need to use it. The
You
worker,
go
you
use
gotta
kiosk
use
machine.
kiosk.
At the restaurant, you go in there and use kiosk machine.
Right. They won't even let you go up there and order with the worker for the most part. Most times they won't. You gotta use the kiosk.
Right.
So what are people gonna do?
Do what we do. We invent work for our family, because if you're not inventing work, if you're not inventing work
That's what I feel like too.
for your family, for your generations, they're not gonna have anywhere to work.
Pretty much. This is why Black people should have been sticking together right here. Because now what we gonna do if we ain't been sticking together and this thing happens and there's no work?
Well, yeah, for real.
I'm just saying. Good morning, Donna, Gloria, and Mary. Yeah, what are we gonna do if we're not sticking together? And then who do you think gonna suffer the most with this work crisis?
Everybody, not just one.
Everybody gonna suffer, but
No,
I bet you Black people gonna
everybody.
suffer more than other people because we ain't sticking together. Other people sticking together. Mexicans got their little Mexican grocery store. Well, people gonna need groceries.
Yeah.
So they gonna, and
And that's a drone right now. It's up there flying outside.
it sure is. That's what it is. They everywhere. They all up in the backyards now delivering packages.
They come bring your package right on the drone, right to your backyard, drop it off, and fly away.
Yeah. Yeah. So to me, that's a tragedy, man. I don't know. That's a lot. Just thinking about that, the fact that jobs are going to be leaving. I mean, I wasn't worried about it as me being a therapist because I'm like, it can't replace therapy. But what it can do, what the problem is with that is that if people don't have a job, how do they pay for things? Because usually people come to therapy because their insurance pays for it.
Right.
So if they don't have a job, how do they pay
They
for
don't
it?
have
Well,
a job,
Medicaid
they
and
don't have
Medicare,
insurance.
we take Medicaid and Medicare, but everybody don't have that either. Grown people can't get, Medicaid.
Right.
And Medicare is really for special needs people or old people. So that will affect people. And then, so that'll affect all the businesses. So I was like, okay, your friend doing rehab, to me, that's the smartest thing that you can be doing is something like that. Because, it's always going to be older people who need to be rehabbed. But at the same
But I
time,
don't know, because they have these surgeries coming out. They have these robotic stuff put on. Well, I mean, so you may have to rehab through that. So
yeah, you got to rehab after you get the surgery. But my thing is, that's still how people pay for rehab from their job.
Right.
Because your insurance is what's paying for it. So if you don't have no insurance, which like I said, you still do Medicaid and Medicare. But if people don't have no insurance, how do they pay for the services? That's a tragedy. I understand they trying to, the companies are trying to pay less and
And
get
get
more
rid of all
profit.
the employees that built their company. But what you're gonna do? Who's gonna buy your service? Nobody. And with the service that you have, you got to realize how much of your employees are pouring back into your business. Like when I worked for the phone company, we everybody that worked there pretty much had a service. If you live in that territory, you have the service. So we are paying back into the company. So you give it all those employees. That's how many customers you also lose. You also
Craziness.
lose all those customers.
Y'all tell us what y'all think about the how they're replacing humans at most of the companies, how most of the companies are replacing humans. And what will people do? How do we as a community
How do we
begin to
strive? How do
prepare?
we move on?
How do we help our children? Because it's going to affect the children, the new generation. maybe more than this generation. It's probably going to affect the new generation.
You know, we won't be any more cooks in McDonald's pretty soon. They had a machine in there to throw out the food. Maybe one person there knowing how to run the entire operation. Little mop machines come through already. Quick trip. Yeah.
I am mopping the floor. I am cleaning the floor. Remember that thing? That hit one of them things. Hit one of my clients, and she had to have all kind of surgeries, so she got a big old lawsuit. Quick trip.
I know she's
I'm
gonna be
cleaning the
looking
floor.
fat real soon.
I'm cleaning the floor. She was really hurt too. She was really hurt. She was in a wheelchair. I don't even know if she's out the wheelchair yet.
She's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good off.
So they needed all kind of surgeries. Her doctor bills was already $200,000, something like that. So it's like $1 million.
Yeah. I'll be dancing right through there.
She can't dance. She really is. She's in a wheelchair.
I'll get one of them. I'm cleaning the floors. I'll buy one of them bad boys right in my house. Thank you. Look at that mug every time I see my bank.
That means you can't go to dance.
Huh?
That means you couldn't go dance. When you
I know,
ready.
so I'll just get one of those. I'm cleaning the floor things. This is how I made my
I'm
meal.
cleaning the floor. I'm cleaning the floor.
This is how I made my first meal.
Try to make your computer go up.
So what?
I couldn't even handle your computer because it don't have the touch screen. I wouldn't know what to do. I can't even survive without the touch screen. Look, I did. You see what I did to your computer? I did that. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. About to get started with work.
Let's pray. Everybody, that's I'm on live, and everybody that's not, please, God, give everybody the good grace that they need, deserve in this life moving forward. I know some people are going through stuff. God, please get with them and pray for them and help uplift them in their spirits. You are the best of the best. You're the greatest of the greatest. You're the most beautiful of the beautifulest. If it can be done, it is you that can do it. Everybody look to the Lord and praise God. Amen.
Amen.
Peace out, y'all. Love you.
Get this stupid fly.